Hey guys, welcome back to ENFP Identity, and today, we are answering your questions. I put up a post on Instagram a little bit more than a week ago, and you guys blew the responses up. I think there were roughly 120, a little bit more comments on the post. Like I said, we're gonna do a Q&A about just being an ENFP. If you have any questions regarding being an ENFP, everything like that. So, I'll take the time to answer the questions, and I'm super excited about this, guys. I've been looking forward to doing this for a while. So yeah. First, I am missing something. I am beat. I had an overnight shift last night, and I am gone. So just 1 second. Hey guys, so had to get my good old cup of joe. You guys saw me making that just now, and like I said, overnight shift, hence the amazing bean juice. Anyway, like I said, today we will be answering your questions, and I am really looking forward to this one, guys. Like I said, you guys just blew up the comment section under this post, and I'm really looking forward to doing this. So let's get started with Cello74, who asks, ENFPs are the most optimistic people as well as the most pessimistic ones when they're alone. Why are we like so? Or why are we like that? So Cello, what I can say is that we as ENFPs in general have a really wide range of emotion. We have a pretty broad spectrum of emotion that not only are we able to understand and process, but that we actually express to those around us. So in this case, a big part of our personality is making other people feel good, right? I know me as an ENFP, I definitely look to make other people feel good. So we look for that bright side when we're with others to ensure that they feel the best that they possibly can. But when we're alone, we have a tendency to we reflect on our flaws, and we see the cringe moments in our daily interactions with people. So we have this persona of perpetual happiness and excitement that when we're around other people, we have this like persona when we're around other people, right? But that disappears when we're alone, and we begin to like over process our own life. So that's why as an ENFP you may feel like, man, I am super optimistic and like happy around these other people, but when I am by myself or when I'm alone, I don't know, I get pessimistic. All right, next from Manuel. Manuel said that I would like to know more about ENFP relationships with other types of the MBTI. So Manuel, actually what you can do, I do have some previous posts talking about how I feel about ENFPs in comparison with other types. So if you actually do go scroll down Instagram, you'll see that I actually have kind of gone in depth about that, but look forward to a video discussing ENFPs and their interactions with other types. Next question from Yes No Whatever asks, have you ever met your soulmate? Is it possible to have a relationship with other ENFPs? Have I met my soulmate? Maybe. I think so. I should know that, shouldn't I? But what I will say, to answer your second question, yeah, a relationship is technically possible with any type, but for whatever reason, I don't think that we as ENFPs do great with S types. I'm not really sure why that is. But yeah, I believe that a relationship is possible with another ENFP, but it's very important that you both are healthy, because you can end up going into a really unhealthy spiral in the relationship if one or both of you are unhealthy ENFPs. It creates a lot of stress that is just, it's really not good. All right, next question from Wazabiski. These names. I'm already terrible with names, but all right. Sorry if I completely butcher your name, guys. Wazabiski. Do you believe that INFJs are the best partners for ENFPs? So, I will say that we as ENFPs are best suited with a type that can match our extroverted intuition. So that would be the INTJs and INFJs, who have a dominant function of introverted intuition as their dominant function. And when I talk about introverted intuition versus extroverted intuition, that's dealing with the cognitive function stack, or your just the way your stack lines up. It's a little bit complex to explain really quick, but your dichotomy, and that kind of determines your type rather than just a 4-letter indicator. There's a lot more to it. But anyway, I believe that either INFJs or INTJs are really good matches, and that's traditionally what has been accepted as the best matches for us as ENFPs. And M-Shoe Music asked a similar question, saying ideal type for us ENFPs to date. So I would say, don't use Myers-Briggs as a fast and hard rule on who you should and shouldn't date. If you're compatible with the person, you're compatible. They can be a completely different type that doesn't really necessarily match or stereotypically match with us as ENFPs, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a happy, healthy relationship. But to answer your question, the top 2 types are definitely INFJ, INTJ. All right, next question from IBK for show. IBK, the question was, how do I know when I am the most creative? So, when do you feel like you have a nearly unquenchable yearn or desire to just create? That's, I'd say that's when you're most creative. I know for me, I can't shake the feeling of needing to get this idea out to actually, bring forth something. So I know I'm most creative at night, but kind of determine when you feel like you just can't shake the feeling of needing to create. It's just a fire in you, forcing you to create. All right, Next question from Violet and Sam. Violet and Sam asked how ENFPs can stick with a plan and how to not be so flighty in relationships and to value and stick with people. Violet and Sam, sticking with a plan can be extremely difficult for us as ENFPs. I know that I personally have this issue myself, and the best advice I can give is set yourself up small milestones to work towards and constantly remind yourself of the value of what you're doing, because if you don't see value in what you're doing, you will have difficulty staying consistent. If you don't attach any value to what you're doing, it's just gonna be really easy to arbitrarily not focus on it, or arbitrarily give up on it, and not stick with the plan, right? As far as being flighty in relationships, your best bet is to seek to learn something new about the person every day. The reason that ENFPs are considered flighty or that we don't stick in relationships is because we get bored extremely easy. The best advice for that is to vet the person you plan on being with early on, because if that person has trouble matching your passion and your fire, it can become a long and difficult path for the both of you, because to you it's like, all right, this person doesn't match me. They don't match my desire to experience and learn and things like that, and it can feel like you're being held down, which is one of the worst things for an ENFP. The feeling of being held down or not being able to expand can definitely just ruin things for an ENFP and whoever they are with. All right, guys, I thank you for joining us. So I think I'm definitely going to have to break this up in different segments. So look for part 2 and part 3 here. Yeah, I hope I answer you guys' questions. If you have any other questions, just feel free to ask. I am here. Again, I enjoy doing this. I'm probably going to lose my voice by tomorrow, but I definitely enjoyed doing this and look to do something similar to this again. Like I said, keep your eye out for parts 2 and 3 to this video, because I went way over time. I hope you guys have a good night, and if you feel like I didn't answer your question, or you feel like your question was skipped over, just like I said, feel free to comment down below. If you have any additional questions, feel free to comment down below. I am here for you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. I ask that you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon, just smash it if that's what you're into. Yeah, I hope that you enjoy the content that I put out, and look forward to so much more coming down the pipeline. I have so many ideas, guys, so feel free to email me. My email, Instagram, Twitter down below. I am constantly posting on Instagram 3 to 4 times a week, as long as I stay on top of it, because scheduling is not my strong suit. But and the weekly video thing is, I'm working on it, guys. Like, I know I've been kind of inconsistent. I am working on it. But have a wonderful night, and hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.